I still hear the echoes of the heart we never finished, soft reminders of the love we tried so hard to hold together. Your voice lingers in the quiet places, a gentle hum that wraps around my ribs. Whenever the night grows heavy enough to make me remember everything we were, you were the warmth I didn't see coming, the light that slipped through the cracks of all the broken parts of me. I let you in slowly, afraid that if I opened too fast, the world would take you away. Before I got to learn what your love truly meant, but love doesn't wait for certainty, and neither did you. There are moments I replay, like a song I'm not ready to forget. Your hand brushing mine, the way you said my name, the quiet look you gave me when you thought I wasn't watching. Those pieces still glow like embers, warm enough to remember, bright enough to hurt. I keep wondering if we broke because we tried too hard, or because we didn't try enough. Maybe it was timing, maybe it was fear, maybe it was the truth. We never found the courage to say we were two hearts learning how to speak in a language we barely understood. I still feel the shape of you in my dreams, soft outlines of moments we almost lived, a tenderness that lives in the space between who we were and who we hope to become. Your memory breathes in the dark, pulling at my chest in silent, steady waves, like the ocean calling back something it never meant to lose. Some nights I trace the path of your absence, the empty pillow, the quiet door, the air that doesn't move the way it used to when you were near. I try to convince myself that I finally let you go, but my heart betrays me every time I breathe a little too deeply, and your name slips out in the form of a sigh. I wonder if you ever feel the same pull, if your heart still stumbles on the memory of my touch, if you still search for me in the quiet moments you pretend don't matter. I wonder if your chest still warms at the thought of the nights we held each other, like we were saving the world without knowing how. I used to think love meant forever, but now I know it also means learning to walk away without losing the parts of yourself you discover with someone taught me how to feel deeply, how to breathe softer, how to hold on gently to the moments that matter, even if they slip away. So if the day comes when the weight lifts, when the fear fades, when the heart finally speaks without trembling, maybe our paths will cross again in a moment made of light instead of loss. And if they don't, I'll still be grateful for the part of you that stayed inside me. Because even now, in the hush of the night, in the echo of everything we couldn't finish, your love still feels like the softest truth I've ever known. I keep wondering if the stars remember us, if they still shine the way they did when you held me like the night belonged to only us. There was a softness in the way you breathed, a quiet truth in the way your hands found mine, like you were telling me without words that you've been waiting for that moment longer than you ever admitted. I didn't know love could feel that warm, didn't know it could wrap itself around my chest and make me forget every wound I carry. But with you, everything's slow, my fears, my doubts, the noise inside my head. You were the stillness I didn't know how to ask for, the calm inside a world that never stops spinning. Now I'm left tracing constellations on my ceiling, pretending they're the same ones we watched the night you kissed me, like you were afraid of losing something sacred. Your voice still echoes in the corners of my memory, soft and hesitant, strong enough to break me every time I listen too closely. I wish I knew when the distance started growing, when the warmth began to slip through the cracks, when we went from holding each other to holding our breath, trying not to fall apart. Love shouldn't hurt, but losing you felt like learning how to breathe all over again. Some nights I swear I feel you near, a whisper in the darkness, a warmth across my pillow, a heartbeat that doesn't belong to me. Maybe it's just memory, maybe it's just longing, or maybe some parts of love never let go completely. Maybe some souls stay tied, even when the world pulls them apart. I still remember how your smile looked in the moonlight, soft and almost shy, like you were letting me see a part of you no one else had ever touched. I treasured that, the vulnerability, the honesty, the quiet glow of a moment too fragile for this world. If I close my eyes long enough, I can feel your hands on my waist, pulling me closer like gravity was on your side. Like my body was meant to fit against yours in ways I never questioned for a while. We were timeless, two hearts learning how to speak a language only we understood. But time is a thief and love is a lesson, and even the strongest moments can slip through trembling fingers. Now all I have are fragments of the nights we shared, scattered across my memory like constellations that don't form the same shape anymore. Still, if you ever find yourself wandering through the quiet hours of the night, if the stars ever glow too bright to ignore them, if your heart beats too loudly for you to pretend you don't hear it, you can come back. Not because I'm waiting, not because I'm lost without you, but because some connections are too real to disappear. I'll meet you where the night begins, where the light is soft, where your voice once whispered my name like it was something precious. I'll hold you where the stars remember the world feels small enough for love to fit without breaking, where we can't exist without the weight of what we lost. And even if you never return, even if the stars rewrite our story without a place for us in the ending, I'll still carry the memory of how your love felt when the night was gentle and your heart was close and the world was quiet enough for us to believe in forever. The moon is hanging low tonight, and I feel your memory rising with it. Slow and steady like a confession, I never found the courage to speak. The night has a way of bringing your name back to me. Soft at first, then louder, until I can't breathe without remembering you. I keep thinking about the things I should have said, the moments I should have held you tighter, the ways I should have loved you without fear. You were the one thing I didn't know how to protect, the one truth I never learned to speak. The shadow still moves through my room, light as a whisper, warm as the memory of your touch. And I wonder if somewhere you're remembering me too. I still feel your breath on my neck when the night gets quiet enough. Still feel your heartbeat in the air whenever the moonlight hits my bed. Maybe I was afraid of how deeply tonight, and you feel a sudden warmth in the quiet of your chest. That's me, still loving you, still confessing what I never said out loud. I keep getting lost between your heartbeats, in the rhythm you left behind in my chest. Like every moment we shared still echoes through me long after you're gone. I try to move forward, but your memory follows me like a soft shadow, lingering in the spaces where we once breathed the same quiet air. There was something unmistakable in the way you held me close, like your soul recognized mine before either of us knew what to call it. You touched me like you were learning my language, tracing the lines of my doubts, softening the edges of all my fears, teaching me how to feel safe in a world that never felt gentle enough. But even the strongest hearts can tremble in the wrong moment, and I stick caught between wanting too much and speaking too little. Love is a delicate thing, and I was cracked under the weight of silence. We were too afraid to break. Now every night feels longer than the one before. Every room feels quieter without your voice filling the space. Every breath feels heavier without your warmth beside me. I tell myself I'm healing. The truth is healing feels a lot like missing you in 100 different ways. I still hear your laughter in the back of my mind, soft and unguarded, like a melody that never learned how to fade. I still feel your touch in the way my body remembers you, in the way my take for the shape of you. When the darkness settles too close, I still whisper your name. When the night gets too heavy, knowing you can't hear me, but needing to say it anyway. Maybe we were too fragile for the world, too honest for the lies we told ourselves, too bright for the shadows we carried. Maybe the timing was wrong, or maybe we were right but didn't know how to hold it without breaking something soft. I replay the memories like scenes from a story, and I hunt it till they go. Scenes where your heart spoke louder than the words you never said. Sometimes I wonder if you think of me too, if your chest still tightens at the sound of my name, if your hands still remember the way mine fit perfectly between them. I wonder if you still look for me in quiet moments when the world slows just enough for your heart to feel the truth. You try not to admit. If I could reach across the distance, I tell you I never stopped caring, never stopped believing in the softness we shared, never stopped hoping our story had if the moment will ever return. Still, if someday your heart beats too loudly to ignore, if the memories grow too bright to hide, if the silence between us breaks, you'll know where to find me. I'll be in the place where your warmth never faded, where your voice still matters, where your heartbeat still guide me back to the love we carried, even after everything else fell away. Until then, I'll keep your memory close, like a promise I wasn't meant to forget, like a song I still hum, even after the music stops. You were a moment that changed me, a truth I'm still learning to understand, a heartbeat I still get lost in every time the night grows quiet. I feel the night pulling at my heartbeat, tugging me back to the places where your shadow stayed, where your breath lived in the silence between my words, where everything felt softer, clearer, warmer, like the world finally made sense when you were near. I try to convince myself I've moved on, but my chest still tightens every time the moonlight hits my window. The way you did the night you whispered you love me. I remember how your fingers traced my skin, like you were in a map you'd memorize long before. How your voice sank into my bones, like a melody I didn't know I needed it. You were gentle in ways the world never was with me, and I think that's hurt. When you slipped away like water from my hands, leaving me drowning in the pieces of what we almost became. I still hear your laugh echoing through the quiet corners of my memory, still feel the ghost of your warmth lingering on the pillow you used to lay your head on. Love felt so easy when you were beside me, so effortless, so true. Like the universe finally paused long enough for me to catch a glimpse of something real. But time doesn't hold still for anyone, and neither did the fire between us. Some days I convince myself I'm fine, that I no longer search for you in the shape of every sunrise, that I don't replay you were a text not face, as if you were afraid I'd disappear if you blinked. But the truth is heavy in the back of my throat, and it slips out every time I breathe too deeply. I'm still falling back into the nights we shared, still caught in the gravity of you. Ooh. I try to forget the way your heart beat, aligned with mine like it was meant to. How your silence spoke louder than every word you were afraid to say. We were two fragile things holding on to something bigger than both of us, and Maybe we broke because we cared too much, or maybe we were too afraid to care enough. Either way, the ending still sits with me. Like a bruise I can't stop touching. If you're out there listening to the wind, maybe you'll hear my voice carried in the spaces between the stars, calling you back to the place where we were home. I'm not asking for forever, not asking for promises or second chances. Just wondering if you ever feel the weight of everything we let slip away. Because I do every night when the darkness settles and the world finally quiets. Sometimes I close my eyes and imagine you walking by to pull my door. You smile soft, your hands warm, your silence saying everything words never could. I imagine you pulling me close, like the world outside didn't matter, like your heart knew mine before we ever met. But dreams are just dreams, and love like ours doesn't always find its way back. Still I hold on to the fragments, the soft glow of what we were, the tender ache of what we lost, the quiet hope that somewhere you still think of me when the night feels too long. And maybe that's enough to know that even if the story ended, the feeling remains, living in the shadows of the music we made it together. Version of you that held my heart without trying. Blue hour settles over the skyline, soft as a sigh, quiet as the truth I never spoke. This is the time of day when everything feels honest, when the world slows and the heart remembers what the mind tries to forget. I think of you more than I should, more than time would allow. If healing were simple, your name still stirs something in me, something tender, something unfinished, something I'm not ready to release. City lights blur like the memory of your smile, warm and distant, beautiful and fading all at once. I sit with the ache, letting it breathe beside me, because pretending I'm over you feels like lying to myself in every language I know. can still remember you. The shape of your shoulders, the lines of your back, the softness of your breath falling against my skin. Sometimes I close my eyes just to feel you again, tracing the warmth of your memory like a map I never learned to let go of. Your touch was its own language, soft but certain, careful but full of meaning. You held me like I mattered, like you saw the parts of me. The world had known, and I loved you for that. Love the way your hands could calm every storm inside me. But love isn't always enough. Now when fear steps in, not when timing breaks, not when two hearts beat at different rhythms. We drifted apart slowly, like hidden, fading into night. Quiet, inevitable, painful in its gentleness. Now my hands reach out in the empty dark, searching for your warmth in places you no longer are. It's strange how memory can feel so real, how touch can linger long after you're gone. If you ever wonder whether I've forgotten, I haven't. My hands still remember every moment, every breath, every soft confession we shared in silence. Maybe in another life our hands will find each other again, and this time we'll learn how to hold on without letting go. I've been standing in the quiet where the light used to be, tracing the outlines of the memories we never learned to keep. Your voice still lingers in the corners of my thoughts, soft as a breath, warm as the first touch you ever gave me. I close my eyes and the world rewinds, painting you back in all the places you disappeared from too soon. There was magic in the way you said my name, like you could turn every broken part of me into something worth learning. You made me feel seen in a world that never looked my way, made me feel heard when I could barely speak my truth. But love is a friend Still remember the glow in your eyes when you whispered you were afraid of losing something you didn't even know how to hold. I should have told you then that fear doesn't make you weak. It only means the heart is finally paying attention. But I stayed silent, letting the moment tremble between us until it broke under the weight of everything we were too scared to say. Nights feel colder now, like the sky forgot how to shine without you. I walk through the spaces we once filled with laughter and late night confessions, and all I hear is the echo of us, soft, distant, fading, but still alive enough to hurt. I try to breathe you out of my system, but my chest remembers you, even when my mind tries to forget. Maybe love like ours was never meant to stay. Maybe it was meant to teach us how to feel deeper, how to break softer, how to heal slower. You were a lesson wrapped in stardust, a miracle I didn't know I needed, a sunrise I wasn't ready to lose. And yet here I am, standing alone in a place where your light used to fall. If I could rewrite the story, I'd hold your hands a little tighter, speak my heart a little louder, stay a little longer in the moments where we felt whole. But life doesn't offer rewinds, only memories, only echoes, only the ache of everything we couldn't hold on to. Still, I keep your smile tucked in the quiet like a secret I'm not ready to let go. I wonder if you ever think of me when the night gets too heavy, if your heart still trips on the sound of my name, if you still trace the memories of the way I made you feel safe, even when the world felt too big. I wonder if you're still up for me in the soft and long morning, in the places where we once found peace. Without even trying. Maybe someday, when the weight of our past feels lighter, when the wounds we carry finally fade, when the world gives us a moment that doesn't break in our hands, we'll find our way back to the place where the light first touched us. Maybe then we'll finish the story we left undone. But until that day, I'll hold on to the softness of what we were, the truth of what we felt, the warmth of what we shared. You were a light I didn't expect, the love I didn't deserve, a moment I'll never fully lose. And even in the quiet, even in the dark, I still feel you. A gentle glow in the place where the light used to be.
The lights outside my window flicker like they're trying to tell me something, fading in and out the same way your memory does. I sit on the edge of my bed with my hands pressed together, as if prayer could bring back the version of us that didn't know how to fall apart. Your jacket still hangs on the back of my chair, carrying the soft scent of nights we stayed awake, talking about nothing and everything at once. I close my eyes and the room reshapes itself. Your laughter on the walls, your breath warm against my shoulder, your voice curling into the spaces between my heartbeat. It's strange how love leaves shadows even after the light is gone. I try to breathe you out, but every inhale feels like pulling you back in. I tell myself to move forward, but your ghost knows how to walk beside me without making a sound. Every step I take still echoes your name. I'm living in the afterglow of us, where your touch still lingers on my skin like the last warmth of a setting sun. I'm drifting through the memories that refuse to fade with time. In the afterglow of us, I still feel the heartbeat we used to share, still hear the promises we whispered when the night was soft enough to trust. I found an old photo tucked between pages of a book, your smile frozen in a moment that felt too bright to ever dim. I traced the outline of your face with my fingertip, pretending for a second that the world was still that simple. But time moves in one direction, even when our hearts try to stay behind. I remember the way we held each other, not perfectly, but honestly. You used to run your thumb across my wrist, as if you were trying to read the rhythm inside my pulse. Now that same spot feels cold, waiting for a touch that will never return the same way. The room feels baby without you in it, but somehow heavier too. I try to let the silence comfort me, but it keeps turning into questions I'm afraid to answer, and every answer leads back to you. I'm living in the afterglow of us, where your touch still lingers on my skin like the last warmth of a setting sun. I'm drifting through the memories that refuse to fade with time. In the afterglow of us, I still feel the heartbeat we used to share, still hear the promises we whispered when the night was soft enough. Sometimes I wonder if you feel it too, the pull of something unfinished, the quiet hum of a love that never fully closed its door. If you walk back into this room, I don't know if I'd fall apart or fall back into you. Maybe both. Maybe that's what love is, a gentle breaking that somehow still feels like coming home. I'm living in the afterglow of us, holding the light you left behind. Even in the dark, it glows against my chest like a memory that refuses to dim. In the afterglow of us, I'm learning to breathe again, learning to stand in the space between what we were and what we couldn't be. But a part of me will always stay here in the fading warmth of everything we almost held forever. Oh.
I'm still learning your love, even after all this time. Still tracing the shape of it in the quiet hours. Still feeling the echoes of you in places I didn't know could hold so much more. You were never loud, never overwhelming. You loved in soft touches, in patient gestures, in the unspoken moments between breaths. And maybe that's why I didn't understand what I had until it slipped through my hands. I keep replaying the small things, the way you laughed when you were trying not to cry, the way you held my hand like it was the only promise you knew how to keep, the way your eyes softened whenever I looked your way. Love isn't easy for me, it never was, but you made it feel possible, made it feel like something I could learn if I tried hard enough. And maybe I didn't try soon enough, didn't learn fast enough, didn't love you with the clarity you deserved. But I'm learning now, piece by piece, moment by moment, and every lesson leads back to you. Your love taught me patience, kindness, truth, and the bravery to hold someone close without fear. If I ever get another chance, I'll show you every part of what I've learned until then. Know this, your love made me better. Your love is still teaching me how to feel. You feel closer than memory, nearer than breath, like something I can't see, but still feel everywhere. It's strange how you can be gone and still linger in the air around me, in the spaces between thoughts and the pulse beneath my ribs. I try to move on, try to let time wash over me like a healing tide, but you stay anchored in the deepest parts of me. Every time I close my eyes, you return, soft, quiet, familiar, like a song I used to play every morning before the world woke up. I remember your smile more vividly than daylight. Remember your touch more tenderly than sleep. Remember your voice more clearly than the silence that replaced it. And maybe that's why I can't let go. You never feel far enough to fade. People say disappear. Maybe it just changes shape, becoming something quieter, something deeper, something that lives between the heartbeats of who we become. You're closer than memory, closer than distance, closer than goodbye. And maybe that's enough for now. The night settles around me like a blanket I didn't ask for. Heavy, quiet and full of memories I thought I'd forgotten. I sit by the window with the curtains half open, watching the streetlights blur into amber halos that remind me of the glow you carried everywhere you went. Your touch still lives on my skin like faint echoes of something sacred, soft reminders of the way you traced your name across my spine without speaking. I didn't realize how much of me was shaped by you until I tried to stand without your warmth, holding up the pieces I kept hidden. Now every shadow in this room feels like a version of you I can almost reach, but never hold again. I whisper your name into the quiet, but it doesn't return the way it used to. Still I say it, because letting go feels heavier than keeping you close. There are echoes in your touch that still linger on my skin, like a song that won't stop playing long after the music ends. I feel you in the spaces between every breath I take. Your memory holds me gently, even when you're far away. There are echoes in your touch, and I'm still learning how to live without reaching for them. I keep your letters in a drawer I rarely open, but tonight my hands moved on their own, like they remember something my heart tried to forget. Your words still carry the warmth of late night whispers, soft confessions written in the kind of honesty we only found in dim rooms and quiet hours. I read them slowly, letting every line pull at the threads. I worked so hard to sew back together. The truth is you loved me gently, but I didn't know how fragile that kind of love could be. And now I walk through each day with pieces of you tangled in my thoughts, trying to navigate a world breath, the truth in your silence. Some things never fade, they just shift into another kind of forever. There are echoes in your touch, soft reminders of love that still lives in the corners of who I am. Even as time pulls me forward, your warmth lingers like a gentle light in the deepest part of the dark. There are echoes in your touch, and maybe I'll always carry them, not as a wound, but as a memory that taught me how deeply a heart can feel. The night feels heavy on my shoulders, like it knows every secret I've been trying not to say. I sit on the floor with my back against the bed, watching the ceiling fade in and out, with the soft flicker of passing headlights outside. Everything feels slow without you. The way the room breathes, the way time unfolds, the way my heartbeat moves, like it's searching for something missing. Your sweater is still draped over the chair, quietly holding all the warmth we left behind. I touch it without thinking, and the fabric carries the echo of your fingers brushing mine. In the dark, I didn't realize how much silence could hurt, until it started sounding like your absence. I close my eyes and imagine you here, your breath soft against my neck, your voice steady in the quiet. And for a moment, the room feels full again. Stay until the quiet breaks, until the night lets go of its shadows. Stay in the spaces where our hearts still know the way back, even if morning pulls you away. Let this moment be enough to stay until the quiet breaks, and I'll hold every second close. I remember the way you looked at me when the world outside didn't matter, when it was just us. Soft whispers, gentle hands, two souls trying to speak through touch. You always traced slow circles on my arm, like you were writing something you didn't know how to say out loud. And maybe I should've listened to the hesitation in your breath, the way your eyes softened when you were trying not to break. Now I walk through the hours like I'm moving through water, every motion heavy, every thought pulling me deeper into what we could have fixed if we'd learned how to stay instead of how to run. I still feel the warmth of your hand pressed against my chest, steadying me in ways I didn't understand until you were gone. door right now. I wouldn't ask for promises, wouldn't ask for forever. I'd only ask for truth, for the softness we lost in the noise between us. I'd let you speak in trembling breaths and half-finished sentences, and anything that sounds like your heart trying to reach mine. Because love doesn't always need perfection. Sometimes it just needs presence. Sometimes it just needs a chance to breathe again. Stay until the quiet breaks, until the weight of the night pulls itself away from our hands. Stay for the moment where everything feels real again. And if you leave when the dawn arrives, I'll still hold this, the warmth, the breath, the truth. Just stay until the quiet breaks, and let the night remember us. One last time. If you hear my heart calling, don't turn away. It's been speaking your name through every breath I take. Quiet but persistent, soft but unbroken. Even after everything we lost along the way, I never meant to love you this deeply, never meant to fall so far, that letting go felt impossible. But love doesn't ask for permission, it just happens. Its heart stands open than it should, and leaves pieces behind. You can't replace. Some nights I still feel you in the warmth of my pillow, still hear you in the hum of the quiet, still sense you in the rhythm of my pulse. When it stumbles at your memory, I wonder if you ever listen to the echoes of what we were. If your chest ever tightens when my name crosses your mind, because mine does. Every time the world slows down, every time the stars come out, every time I remember how your smile made everything brighter. If love is a voice, then mine is still singing for you, still